Ready to go. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
A big-time run there by Sony Michel, and even 50 yards on the ground. To throw, it's Brady. To Michel on the screen. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. On the ground is Michel. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Gostkowski the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He gets this to Davante Adams. 30, the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams. 83 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll run it. This is Michel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Recon, 152 fighter.
Check. Check your hot read.
Hey, 66.
On the ground, Michel. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Vanderbilt's own Oren Burks had the tackle defensively.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
You're not ready.
Shoot. Good dash. Easy. Cover.
On second down, Michel. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to lead to a third down.
Hey, set. Slide.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Here's Brady to throw. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander, and he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. The Patriots going with a dime package here. 2 extra defensive backs on 3rd. They'll run it with Jones. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down. They'll go with Jones. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
Wait, set. Wait, 20. 42.
Come on. Shoot.
Hey, goal 66.
On first down, Michelle on the tackle that time, Dean Lowry. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd and 9, Brady. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Mike 42.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And he missed it. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Hey, 88. Hey, Delta. Jab.
The final shot before half for Rodgers. He'll rifle this one deep right. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, this is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
42 the ball. You don't see me in your nightmare, son. You don't see me in your nightmare. Check 52.
Go bandit. Hey, exit.
942. Man, let's get some penetration here.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Wait, that. 280. 280. 72. 5.
Mike's 42. Mike's 42. Silver. Mike's 42.
50.
Looking to throw on second down. Brady, that's out to his running back, Michelle. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. They'll run on first down. Michelle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time, but it's going to be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
Hey, go 66. Hey, box truck.
Hey, Alabama.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down, eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off.
Mike 50. Push him back. Hey, Mike's 50. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey,
Check it.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And that's complete. It's Watson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Wait, that. Wide, 80.
50's a Mike. 3 bucks.
Regular.
They'll turn to Michelle as they go back to the ground. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And it's Michelle once again, and able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Now Brady, he'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Give him 6 yards in the first down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. It worked very well there for a first down.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michelle. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Wait, set. 380.
22.
And what's down? And what's the block?
Check, 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 check. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Alpha.
Again, it's Michel. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel, his second touchdown of the night. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that makes the score 14-7. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This will be taken short. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing...
The Pats are going to get there, and down he goes. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Watch twins. Watch twins. Shoot. 25. Check 25.
Live.
Hatchet. Hey, alert 3. Kill.
They'll run it with Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Blue 58. Teammate.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Sheds off the tackle.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Come on, QB, come on. Check nickel.
On 1st down, Michel. The tackle made by Blake Martinez.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 7, Brady. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, 47 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Gostkowski with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
And 6.
319.
Double time. Hey, we got 3
Throwing is Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. Throwing now is Rodgers. J.C. Jackson there defensively to knock it away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Motion.
Over.
Here's Jones. And an alley to run. Now they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
319.
Rodgers going to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. On 2nd down, it's Jones. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Jones. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. It's a jet sweep. This is Adams. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal. Now Rodgers. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They'll keep it on the ground. Michel, and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Switch. Check. 42 to my rim.
Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Patriots send out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
You got three. Three down.
Hey, take 26.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
He's coming. Double up.
Pilot, 64, weak.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Patriots are close to finishing off this football game. The Pats at the line ready to go. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
At the 39-yard line.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Brady going to look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Matt LaCosse, 61 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Gostkowski, the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This will be taken short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Devin McCourty picks it off.
Let's get this.
His guys take over 1st and 10. At their own 7.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Brady. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Edelman was the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing now is Brady. And able to find Dorsett. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Lambeau, good night, everybody. The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Jameis Winston and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Ready?
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Watch 21.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Now Garoppolo completes it to Samuel. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
11.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line.
Keep on coming, baby.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Garoppolo looks to throw. Deep ball for Goodwin. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a 1st down. Threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. One of these quarterbacks going to learn. You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
No.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Here's Mostert. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. On 2nd and 12. Garoppolo, and that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Garoppolo. He's going to go up, and it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 27 yards. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Niners 7, Buccaneers 0.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 27. From the gun, Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Undercrush. Flip it. Shit. Check. Lucky.
Let's convert.
Now it's the former Badger, Dare Ogunbowale. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. Give him 69 yards on the ground. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly, the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we score touchdowns running the ball, that means the offensive line actually scored first by moving people back beyond the end zone? We saw evidence of that on that play.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 20! Lock, lock, lock. 13, 13.
Now Mostert. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mostert. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. 18 yards, 1st down Niners. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. Touchdown, 49ers! Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass in his first half. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch. And he loves that. And he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
On the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Flip it, flip it, flip it. Showing that. Kill, kill, kill.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Jameis to throw it. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Nick Bosa drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Here we go, even.
They're indeed going. It's Winston. Airing this one out for Evans. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. This is Mostert. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He was brought down by Carlton Davis.
Now they try the right side here. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 36 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen.
Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Now a 1st down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop him for a loss of 4. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Deep ball for Goodwin. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Well, I love watching Goodwin play. Of course, everybody knows the story of him being an Olympian. He's a long jumper,
yes,
right?
Yes.
But you know that he has that athleticism, that big playability.
He certainly does. And not only was he an Olympian as a long jumper, married to a sprinter. How about that for speed in one family? And I love his end zone celebrations now. When he does go deep and beat someone for a touchdown, now he does the long jump as his celebration. Pretty cool deal.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Here's Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. To throw is Winston. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, they do snap it to Winston. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
Ready, black 22.
54.
Green 17.
Oh, yeah. Here we go again.
Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Check three.
Off the play fake, Winston. Airing this one out for Evans. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Mike
go awry.
seems to be the front and the back end pass rush. They've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
From the red zone now, Winston. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you. And first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Hey, watch that. 5-0. Line 54.
On 1st and 10, Winston. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with, some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. On 2nd down, Winston again. Airing this one out. And, Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard. The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Green Bay Packers. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Let's go! Let's go! The take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Now a handoff looking right. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Here we go.
Now they try the right side here. Room here to run. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert, 66 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up first and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
Check 99. Check 99. Check 15. Check 15.
They'll run on first down. Jones. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
319. 54. Blue down.
And able to find Alan Lazard. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. On first down, Jones. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From just shy of midfield, Rodgers. This complete to Jones. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones. 38 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
From the 25 on second down, Garoppolo. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
6 yards to go.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. 18 yards, first down Niners.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Here we go.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll run with Coleman on first down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 39, Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Now he'll let it go deep left side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 41.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Rodgers going to throw. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. But it's
Box it.
Check 4. Check now.
You got 58.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Nick Bosa, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. To throw is Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that, because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
no gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 16-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
42, check. Mike 42. Watch the run.
On 2nd and 15 now. Garoppolo. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
And the tackle there by Quan Alexander. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Now Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. To throw, it's Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
21.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And Sanders has got it complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Garoppolo now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Emmanuel Sanders there to make the grab. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Mike. 18.
Check three. He's checking.
Chopper.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
First down, Green Bay.
Rodgers now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 32. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. On 2nd and 9, Rodgers, and he finds his tight end, Graham. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
First down, Packers.
Stay at home. Stay at home.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones, and able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. He's picked off near his own 48, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. 21. Here we go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
13.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Completes it to Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 44 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
It was no secret who they were trying to get the football to.
Well, no, they went to him on first down, second down, third down, all three incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
Throwing is Rodgers. And now here is another interception. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And he's able to get it back to the 30.